true or not. Immediately will know. That is when they will know whether the public is not the public. Because one threatening, one to buy this stage, it make sense to we will face it head on. Because if some people can have that power with as blatant, clear, and they still want to be making the public look stupid. The moment we realize that this is the person involved, I don't care who the person is, we will face the person, the public will face them. The youth, the young student will face the person, will face anybody. It will come out very soon to show that these people are directly involved, and that is the end of Solomon Gandhi. No time for that nonsense again. If you have a privilege in the society, use it well. How can you have a power and privilege and you want to keep another person's child in the morgue? And if that should happen, no possible. We are waiting for a credible evidence that will link them. Then that they will know. They will know that time. They will know the case. It's because I love my country and I believe nobody should go through this. And you call yourself youth. You are a student. You want to fold your hands. You are gone. You are irrelevant in your country. If somebody thinks they have this kind of power, the case is open now. We know who is responsible. We are only trying to be calm, saying, let the law take its course. And they still want to be making us look like a fool. We are not going to accept that. It is time for all of you to stand up. Don't sit on social media. Tabati nisuru to understand. Tabati go on. Then kakuku ya fufa weja. Kaku faja. Kila kama video bagua. Kini yoko yoni.
Mr. Yomi.
Yes.
Mr. Yomi. Yes, sir. It's like this case now. It's like we are going far. Because evidence has showed already. Evidence the OT for doing already. But what we need now, we need speech from Adura, Wumi, and Damola. After that, we will now know the next step. It's like evidence.
We don't need a speech. The police should get it from them. That is the only way Lagos State government can use it to check them. If they say it on social media anywhere, they might not act on it. And when you look at it from beginning, they were not even drilled at all. That is why they can still be coming to tell us through DM that this is how Mohbad died. Because if that is what they have told the police or they were drilled properly, they don't need to come and tell me at this stage. They would have told the police. And there is no way this will be in their document. So that means somebody just forward around about and they choose other people's children to punish them and keep them in cells. The police cell. When they know the truth that, these people are likely not to be involved. And they went about it and sold it to the public. We must stand up. We will stand and we will resist this kind of, we will not accept it. But we will do everything within our power to say, let's look at it, give them time, we'll sit together tomorrow, we'll talk about it. After then, you know what? If we say enough is enough and enough is enough. Whether they like it or not, talk about manage it properly. If they don't manage this situation properly, they should not blame, they should not think that at this stage, when the youth and the students and parents choose to come out and say, no, we want to demand the right thing, they should not claim that those ones are the ones that hate Lagos State or hate Nigeria. Those people that hate Lagos State are the ones using the power or the influence they have with the government or anybody to say, we will use the police institution to cover up murderers. Those are the enemy of Lagos State. And those are the people the governor should look into their face and say, you know what? I've had enough. I cannot jeopardize my government. Tori only law the very few luturo lori. Governor so lori. show us who is responsible. Show us evidence of who is using his power or his influence to cover up this, and let's see if that person will. If the public would not show the person that so you are not, we are the one. I be this, I be that.
If I can just say something for 1 or 2 minutes. 1 or 2 minutes. If there is anybody.
What was 1 or 2 minutes? I didn't get it.
I said if I can just say something for 1 or 2 minutes. I just wanted to chip in something
to respond. I didn't hear you. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to buttress your last point.
Right.
If there are any people in high places within that country called Nigeria that is being a party, an accomplice to this crime, covering it up, if at this point in time they have not seen the handwriting on the wall that whatever they do, they will go down eventually, then there is something really wrong with that person.
No, only guy we got to share. Tọ́lọ̀ tí wọ́n ti ṣe ń bì kan. Tọ́lọ̀ sọ pé ọmọ àpàrà máa ti ọwọ́ inú kéèsì Mohbad. Títí tí a máa fi hàn sáyé pé nǹkan kan náà máa ṣe pẹ̀lú ọ̀kan táṣìírí ẹ̀ máa kọ̀ bọ́ síta. So they won't know that they should just àbí mo ti lọ tẹ́sẹ̀ gẹ̀rẹ̀ àbí mo ti ṣe ń bì kan tó ti sa àṣàkóso sí mi. Màá lọ máa dá sí kéèsì tí ò yẹ kí n dá sí màá lọ bó mo lágbára. And that is going to be the end of me. It is time for them to know.
Yes, as we're saying the same thing. Yeah,
I'm saying I'm just portraying you.
Yeah. So this is the time for them to start walking backwards out of this. This is time for them to take themselves out of the picture, however they can do that, because the end is near, and it is very near.
Well, correct. You still have about 30 seconds more. Complete your stuff. Go on.
Yeah, so as I said, Ọlọ́run ti fún wa ṣe, àwa ní ká mọ̀ bá a ṣe fẹ́ lo strategy tá a fẹ́ fi that we want to use to pull in the resources. And number 2, we just want you to focus, because as the one in the center of things, we don't want you to be distracted with raising finance or whatever. Yes, whenever you come out, we will always reiterate it. We need the money, we do this, we do that. But I think the people behind you should now come together aside of you and formulate a strategy to drive the resources in. And that's just the next step for us.
Bless you so much. Bless you so much, Deputy. Yeah. That's a wonderful submission. Very strong, powerful, good submission. I appreciate you. All right, we have a very wonderful brother in the building. But before I bring you up, let me bring those who are in before so that they won't accuse me of preferential treatment. So I'm going to come for you, my brother Rotimi. I acknowledge you. Olabri, are you there? Unmute your mic and express yourself.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say anyway. I was the one that commented about the conference room the other time. But from your words, I think it's going to be what I want. Because I heard from you now that it's another location from the other one. This is a weapon to tell, like you said, if I heard you clearly. So I think there will be more security, and those it will be less crowded, like the one I saw online, like the other one.
It's well managed this time, and we're going to keep whoever will keep them in their place.
Yes. Because those holding cameras, though camera is very important, but I noticed that they are the one even shouting. They are the ones shouting. Those holding.
Hey, that time we don't know who is who, so it's expected. But of course, all those
on every actor. Because you mentioned something that there is a limit to people's words. You mentioned it during the conference there. So let's listen to everybody. I think when you're Jano, shoot around what say. So then come when you capture on camera, you understand what I mean. So I don't have much to say about that.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much, my brother. I'm going to be I'm going to be asking for your space so that I can bring other people up. Thank you so much. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
You can use my space if you need it.
What is running there?
Like what?
Huh?
Is it my network or Uncle Yomi network? I think he's on call. Unesco, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
I greet you. Unesco, quite a while. People try to malign your character. I say no. Me, I don't look at who is Uncle Yomi. I look at what is he bringing on the table of justice for Mohbad. Today, this is January. We are ending January. We are entering February. Late December, you gave us a rare hope for justice for Mohbad. And that is the hope most of us, 60 to 70%, are holding on to today. Whatever they must have told us from the beginning did never made sense. We try to add up one or two Ojoramo. He bled from the show is no more a story for us, Uncle Yomi. The 3 seconds video is what is in the public domain. What I'm pushing today now, and every one of us have to put this voice together, is the 10 minutes Adura said openly. And I love what happened on that press conference. Mohbad spirit is still talking. He's still talking to Adura. Mohbad spirit does not sleep. For Adura to accept, to ascertain that truly that video exists. Uncle Yomi, God has crowned your efforts and your entire team. Your effort is not
You're part of the team?
Yes.
Every other TikTokers fighting for real truths are part of a team.
Thank you. So and whatsoever you'll be doing, for me, I've not seen anything wrong. 100%. I said it anywhere. If it's not here, they call me Aja Yomi. I accepted it.
I know a lot of them will be like, if we want to apologize to you, that they would love to. They're like, what did you see that they cannot see?
I am telling you.
Them long?
I'm telling you, Okuya, because they were like, why this guy? Why are you? You never against your me one day. Even he's there, he was not there.
And we never even spoke privately. We don't speak privately.
That is even the irony of the whole thing. You know, and I'm glad. You know why?
Before you go further, there is somebody like you. The person does not talk here. It got to a stage that was, let me say 3 of them, but this particular woman, when I was hiding in London, she was like, you know what, give me your number. When she spoke, she said, do you know I believe you 101%? But it hurts me when you are being subjected. I'm like, why are people not seeing what I am seeing? I said, I don't understand. I said, you know what? I might not come openly to show my own support, but I know that you have the fight in you. I am willing and ready to do this and do that. You need to know what she invested. And then you look at it, and the woman look at the way they just, block this person there with Oreno. This person is willing to work. You understand? What she dropped.
Uncle Yomi, hold on. Am I too logical? Hold on. When a honest person is talking, there is a witness in you that will tell you that this person is honest. We don't need to drag it for long. We are Yoruba people. We are intelligent people. When a dishonest person is talking, you will know this person is covering lies. You can't. We've been on this course for more than a year, and everyone has been on this race. We've been on this platform. Every rumor, every information, we heard it. We put this together. We know that this one does not make sense. Immediately you heated that TV, the whole internet got scattered. We knew something is fishy. Today now, I can tell you the camp is in disarray. Both Wumi's camp and Baba Mohbad's camp, they are in disarray. We just heard that Wumi attempted to travel to US from Tenny Omologo. They deny her of that visa. Now, Sherry, what I want us to keep on saying now, Okuyomi, is this drive towards the 10-minute video that Adura has accepted. Police ole yi ọ̀rọ̀ yìí mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ torí 10 minutes yẹn exist. Adura ló ní gadget here. Adura dẹ̀ sì sọ òótọ́ fún wa. This boy has been trying to speak out, but they are gagging him.
He was shaking. His mouth was dry, and he was oozing some sound. And you know why? Do you know why? Rotimi, he knew he spoke to me. He knew he did it from his church mind.
Uncle Yomi, please, I will be back. I'm sorry, I'll be back very shortly. Sorry, sir.
All right.
Sorry, sir.
He knew he spoke to me. And they now ask him, go and attack the man that he voluntarily went to speak to. Ṣé ẹ wá rò pé Àdúrà bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló ṣe wá kéré tó kò ní ẹ̀rí ọkàn? Ó rí gbogbo picture ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀. Ó wò pé this Mr. Yomi is, I know what all of us used to say behind him. I know why I went to meet him. We know what he's doing. Now you are asking me to go to public to go and attack somebody who is doing what I should be doing. Somebody I should be holding his hand and saying, bros, Nigerians, thank you for standing by my brother. And normally, if Adura stand by all of us, the public, immediately Mohbad gets justice. The entire love and sympathy will go to Adura. When the public handles Adura the way he is now, the father has talent of music. Adura has talent of music. Mohbad has talent. This is the place Mohbad would have gotten his career, and they push him to where he can't get it. So at the end of the day, it was I'm like, who is Talo Sheba from where? It will be Iyato Biomo. When Mohbad sang 10 years, I know see mommy. And this woman is still showing everything. Maybe she doesn't understand the language. That you are not scared of those, you are not scared of anybody. You are continually showing us what Mohbad sang about you. If Mohbad said, Daddy, I am sorry, the father is still in loyalty to Mohbad. That you are my son. I raised you. The bond is there. But when I say, bond that is why Placenta is a movie that I produced in between this whole struggle. Justice from where? Even if Adura has a hand in what by Mohbad, at the end of the day, if you choose to say, I don't, let me just tell the world, I did it, or I am involved, or this is the person that did it. Campus Bossi, with what I am looking, it's like Adura is protecting somebody, but he cannot hold it again. His conscience is telling him, who am I to be loyal to? Is it you that took the life of my own brother? That my mother is asking me to protect. Why should you as a mother ask me to protect this person? Adura knows that all the old drama the mother is putting up is not because she loves him. It's because she's protecting her own interest at the expense of a young boy's life and future. Adura would have to say, you know what, I need to speak my own truth. I'm sorry, at the end of the day, I can't continue like this. All the old stuff you told us, you've used my brother's money to block everywhere. Now it is not going to go down. He has a picture of what happened to Mohbad in that house that day. He has a picture. As a matter of fact, they don't know. Oh, shock you back on. They don't know. So whatever it is, justice will be served. Adura, you have a chance. Whenever, even if we make a move, if the public make a move, so that you can speak your truth and deliver what you have, it's not that we are after you. Don't let them deceive you, Adura, if you're listening to me. The only thing is that the moment the public get their ass together and we have the right police to now intervene, so tell the police the truth and immediately tell them, can you protect me? If possible, ask that, can you bring Mr. Yomi Fabiyi for me? And ask for that I want to be protected. If your mother's life will also be in danger, explain it there. If she is involved, her life will not be in danger, say it there. Don't go further. If you tell the police that truth and say it, can you protect me? Adura, listen to me. You are my brother. You are my brother. I can't be doing this for Mohbad and wish you bad. But if you are staying with those that buy Mohbad, you are no longer my brother. You are an enemy. You are already an enemy of the public. You are an enemy of the law. And there is no way. The few people that are telling you nothing will happen, they are not the owner of the Nigerian police. They are not the owner of Nigeria. They are only privileged few. That at the end of the day, if the public gets to know them, that they are involved, you will see the way the public will handle them through to their children. Within 24 hours, you will see what will happen to everything that they represent. Everything they represent, mark my word, within 28, 48 hours, they cease to make sense again. Don't let that push you up. This spirit of that boy will push that thing out. Pick your truth, and if you need help, say, I want to speak my truth. Whoever cry Mohbad, and what solution you go with cannot be in the cage forever. Speak your truth. I am telling you. All the public know what happened to Mohbad. As we speak now, we know who is responsible, who has done this. We know names that we are hearing, but we are only waiting for the police to do the right thing. Not that we don't know what to do. Don't get it twisted. If you get to a stage with the public, we'll come and change it. Story my yato. But I don't tell you know the social media. I am telling you if the public are fully ready, you will realize that all those people telling you I be this, now why is it the time here? As a matter of fact, one must this Mohbad case is going to bring something like you will see, except they allow it to follow the due process. Mark my word. Mark my word. It is either justice for Mohbad or nothing. But justice for Mohbad, let's change it. By the time we ignite the real Aluka, it's not a threat, it's the truth. I am telling you, get it now. It's going to get to that stage that in at this stage you call on, I'd rather you prefer to have Oswala.
Feeling good, join your live stream now.
Okay, you don't have any comments or anything?
I just want to thank you for what you have been doing about Mohbad's this thing. Well done, sir. We appreciate you, sir.
We all need to stand together as one. We need to understand that. Let's say no to fear.
Okay.
The public has got the power. The police have power. The army, they got power. The governor, the president, they got power. But the biggest power lies with the public. And if the public know when to use it, they will not only save themselves, they will save their aging parents. They will save young children that cannot even decide for themselves. And they will save their own future because it is your country. And at the end of the day, they will always threaten us with the idea that they will take you back to your country. And it is the same country you are scared to put and invest your everything in key ideas that will save you your today and tomorrow. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And understand that you can be patient with the government and authority. But to this stage, you are too glaring. If you fold your hands and you engage in apathy or cowardice, then you are a walking dead. That means you don't deserve to be a bona fide in that society. And that is why we need to understand that the strength is lying with us in our voice, in our unity. Non-violence, unity, non-violent unity is the power of the public. Don't lose it for anybody, and we will not lose it. In this particular case, it is given to us as a society to change some narrative for good. If we miss it and allow them to take over, that's the end. And that is why we almost stand and come together. Because let me test these people. Are they expecting me to come down from heaven to help them? How can they claim their youth? How can they claim their students and their future and their own survival is being taken away in their front by some powerful privileged few? Our connection. Look at the way they are messing up with people's life. Everybody is your life, Adura. Everybody is your life, Mohbad. What told you that you are not going to be the next victim if you don't stand up and stand firm? You need to risk your everything to ensure the right thing is done in this case. So that while doing this, you will not know you are saving the life of yourself, your child, your sister, your brother. Oh, no. If we get justice, if the public get justice, and that is why we need to stand firm. We need to stand firm. Tomorrow we're going to be coming together, we'll express ourselves, and we'll make a position. A position is going to come out tomorrow. And that is where we need us to come together.